What is going well in your life? So my life has been so fun lately. It's been so great. I just feel so blessed. And today I thought I'm going to just make a simple video about what's going well in my life. So, and I want to ask you the same question. What's going well in your life? I'm reading tons and tons of books about prosperity and gratitude and magic and stories and the history. Had so much time lately to read. I've taken some time off from work and trying to get that going in a new direction with how I'm living my life and how income comes in, and it's so exciting. And I've just had so many cool things happen. I've had so much support. I've had so much love. I just want to thank everybody for that. Dad's interview came out. That was amazing. I've got such great reviews. Pete's interview came out and was amazing. And Dad's interview, I think, helped so many people. He's told me he's gotten such great feedback. And for me, I think from Dad's, I've watched it so many times, I think what I took away most was facts over worry. I thought that was beautiful. And then for Pete's was structure and accountability. And then from structure and accountability, we can get purpose and hope. I thought those were amazing, amazing messages. And then I was invited to some friends' houses lately for some parties, and I'm sober. And I hadn't seen some of the people for 25 years. So I got there early. And, when you first get to a party, it's a little awkward and stuff like that. But it was really fun because in that awkwardness, we all kind of admitted like how awkward we were, and that made it so much fun. And we kind of connected over that. And I met up with one guy who I hadn't seen in 25 years. He's so cool. He ended up being a music producer, and just a great story, just great energy. And the family that hosted it, they're just the most amazing family ever. Love them to pieces. And then I went up to Toronto this past weekend for a friend's going away parties, going down to Australia for a couple of years. And I just met people that had done some amazing things, and they'd produced some of the most famous children's shows in the world. And then we're still the same guys, just having a laugh, and so genuine. And I just felt so lucky to be able to be with those people and with those guys and speak to them and reconnect. And we've had some pretty funny text exchange. One of the guys is a comedy writer, and the font on my phone is like this big, and he's used his comic skills to greatly make fun of me for that. So I was reading in this book, which is an amazing book, The Cafe on the Edge of the World. The thing is, John, life is an amazing story. It's just that sometimes we forget we're the author and we can write it however we want. And I thought that was so cool because it's going back to all the stuff like Hero's Journey and Joseph Campbell, and the stuff that I'm working on right now, and the workshop I'm working on is how to re-author your day. How do you take ownership? How do you have say and agency and responsibility? And it's by beginning to remember that I can move the golf ball. I can change certain things. I can always change my attitude, and I can always change my mind. And that's the other huge thing I took away from Dad's interview, obviously, is positive mental attitude, PMA, positive mental attitude, and always choosing to be positive. Not that you don't know the negative exists, but just realizing, okay, what can I do now? What can I do now? So that's what I wanted to focus on this week, was just what is going well in your life. Take some time, think about all of the great things that are happening in your life. And I know a lot of people watch the channel because I always deal with, or I was going to go into like the black dog and stuff like that. And, the black dog came and saw me 2 weeks ago, and I pushed it away for like 5 days. And I remember like, wait, this is one of the things that I tell everybody else. It's like, sit with the dog. And I just sat there, and the dog was just like, you're not always going to have high energy. You're not always going to be up. Everything isn't going to always be great. And that's the beauty of life and dark, up and down, until we get into that seer witness consciousness, which all scriptures talk about is amazing. But I don't live there very often. So just know up is down and down is up, because we know up, therefore we know down. We know hot because of cold. These things we need to know one to have the other. So today, instead of focusing on the black dog and all the stuff that's not going great, focusing on the positive mental attitude, focusing on the good, what's going great in your life. Just take time to celebrate that, and also not feeling guilty about it, enjoying it. And I just want to again say thank you to everybody for all the support. I've been getting so much support and love on the new career path I'm taking. It's really lovely and beautiful, and thank you all so much. The interviews with Dad and Pete, I got a couple more in the can that are going to come out shortly, which will be great. The 3 great stories of women from Hants County. And I just, feel so full of love and gratitude. And I just want to take those good vibes and send them out to the world, and give that love out to the world. And I hope that you get some of those good vibes and some of that love and some of that gratitude. And just ask yourself, what's going well? What's going well in my life? All right, have a great one.